Wooding. I just started working here at SAMA, and I would like to talk to you today about a few tips for auditioning. I know that's something we don't get a chance to talk about a lot during our lesson time, but you guys are SAMA Elite, and you may have an opportunity to audition for a choir or a show coming up soon, so I just wanted to give you guys a few tips. The first thing you need to consider anytime you're going to an audition, think about the sheet music situation. For example, some contests may require you to have original copies of the music. So, just go to the auditioner's website or whatever requirements they have, just find out ahead of time and make sure you have the appropriate sheet music for the judges, for your pianists, for yourself. If you need original copies, just find out that situation ahead of time. Another thing you want to think about is you've never worked with this accompanist before, so as the singer, you're going to want to really step up and lead the tempos. Make sure you're really pushing where you want the tempo to go faster or slowing where you want to go slower, because likely the accompanist has never seen this music before and they're going to need you to kind of lead them. So make sure you step up and take charge there. Also, with the sheet music situation, make sure that you have clean music for your accompanist. Also, it may be helpful to put it in a little binder for them, front and back, so that they can just turn the pages really easily, and that it just makes it as easy as possible for your accompanist to follow along with you. Some other things to think about, like I said, really find out from the auditioner what all of their special protocol are for the audition. Some contests, for example, may require you to have a contestant number, and they won't let you say your name. So just make sure you find out those sorts of things first. You don't want to break any rules on the day of the audition, and you'll probably be pretty nervous, so just make sure you find that out ahead of time and you've thought that through, probably about 2 weeks before the audition. Like I said, make sure you're practicing that procedure, not the morning of, 2 weeks before. Another thing to think about is the way you dress. As a singer, at an audition, you want to dress as if you're going to an interview at a professional workplace. You want to wear, business casual at the least. So men, it's a little bit easier for you guys. Just make sure you're wearing dress shoes, slacks, button down that's tucked in at the very least. Some auditions may require you to have a coat on, so just make sure you find out all of that ahead of time and that you're dressed sharp the day of your audition. Women, we have a lot more considerations. Ladies, you always want to wear a dress that is very modest and appropriate to the knee. Everything is covered because you have to remember that after you perform, you're likely going to bow, and you want to be very modest. You don't want to have any awkwardness with your bowing, so just make sure everything is nice and covered. You want straps of some sort. It's not a good idea to go strapless, so find out how dressy the audition is and just make sure you look professional. Also, ladies, it's very professional to wear heels, so just make sure you're not wearing a crazy heel. Wear something that's appropriate and closed toe, but that you can still be comfortable to stand and sing in. So on our next video, we're going to pretend that you've gotten the audition, you've prepared all this stuff ahead of time, so come back to the next video and we'll talk about what you do on the day of the audition.